I'm setting out to answer the question of can you beat 7 Days to Die using only lootable gear? Now at first glance you may think this is easy because there's just gear in pretty much every loot container that you visit. But to actually win this challenge, I would need to visit each of the 5 biomes, complete a tier 6 infestation, and I would have to do this with a single life on insane. And still, that wasn't the big problem I was going to be facing. My problem was surviving in those biomes. You see, to be able to exist permanently within that biome, I would need to unlock the associated gear. And I developed this challenge back when it was just badges. And I had decided that traded rewards for challengers were totally legal. They were just like a treasure chest. So as long as I could do the prerequisites and unlock those badges, then I would be able to survive there without much issue. But that's where my problem came in. You see, the challenges were all quite easy. And that's where the first problem came in. Was I really going to consider that gear? I always looked on it as an item. Now I'd thrown ammo into the mix and I wasn't allowed to craft that, so would I be allowed these? And for the spirit of the challenge, I was going to allow them. But we don't even need to split hairs on whether or not I could allow them, because I couldn't even get them in the first place. Because to do this as a challenge, and that would be the only way I would allow it, would mean I would have to unlock these challenges. And I couldn't do that, because every single challenge in this game is locked behind completing the basics of survival. And to complete that, I would need to craft a stone axe, a wooden club, and a primitive bow. And I wasn't allowed to craft any of those. So it really didn't matter what rules I decided to build around that gear that allows you to survive within these biomes. Because I would never even be able to get there. I would have to survive on the consumables alone. And right now, I'm partway through that challenge and I have no idea how that's going to play in to the final goal. Now you can already check out the first episode of that challenge on my channel, but for now, I'm going to go and see just how far I can go.